afternoon.
Yeah, hi, good afternoon. I will do a screen
Okay.
recording as well. So
Okay.
with Melissa.
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. Then I am. Uh, Melissa, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, cool. And then let me share my screen. And okay, it's shared the entire screen. You can see all like 2, 3, 4 consoles, right, on CO1. Can you see?
Yep.
Yeah, great. So, Melissa, remember yesterday I mentioned about this pgstat statement view that you might find useful to prove your or to test performance and so on. So that view is going to be located here. I'm sorry, it's not going to be located there. It's going to be located. You can, I mean, if you don't know anything about it, and you say, Jose, I have no idea where to find it, how to set it up, you just follow these steps. These steps, I have updated the document, and okay, you just have to make sure that you have the Postgres contrib package installed on the server, and for that you might need to download it from the I'm sorry, from the PostgreSQL site. Once you have that package installed, you might need to verify this. You might need to verify this. For example, let's say you have no idea how to set it up. You just perform this command, find /dash name, and you find this. You try to find this PostgreSQL.conf file. Okay, so you are going to see that there are these many files. So the file that you might want to choose, no, the file that you need to choose is this one. Why am I not sharing this? Am I not choosing this? Because I mean, there is nothing that logical that is going to tell me that this is going to be the file that I'm going to use. So I am going to pick this one. So I'm going to edit this file, and I'm going to look for this pg stat statement. I'm sorry, pg stat state. Oh, okay, it's pg stats state. What? I'm sorry, 1 second. I'm sure I was prepared for this. Oh, okay, it was this other file under opt data postgresql.conf. Anyway, I have that updated on the Confluence page. I just sent you. So
Okay.
yeah, so there you can find pgstat. Right. So you're going to find this. You need to enable this on your development environment or CA1 or hopefully in production. I think you might find this very useful in production. Well, anyway, you might need to enable these share preloaded libraries, and you have to put this value. And you can read here that here it says change required restart. So if you want to restart this, you just have to perform this command: service PostgreSQL -9.9.4 restart.
You restarting the database server?
And Yeah. No, the database server, no, the database service, just the PostgreSQL service.
Okay, so basically you're shutting down this the database and restarting it, right?
Yeah, that is correct. That is correct. Exactly. So once you restart the database service, you are going to be able to do that profiling, that select pgstat reset, select, and apply that query that gathers the statistics. Is that clear, or you might need some other explanation?
No, I've understood.
Okay, that's great. So that's one. That's one thing. I'm going to exit here. I'm going to exit here.
So Jose,
Yeah.
so we have about 20 minutes, and please make sure that
Oh,
we
okay.
cover something, and then we will start again tomorrow. So
Yeah. Tomorrow, just let me know what time you want to start, how many hours you want to do. So I'm available.
how
Yeah.
many
And
hours? So tomorrow the arrangement is in the morning. I will finish with RP, and for the left thing, and it shouldn't be long. Maybe after that we can can be with you, and it probably about 10 o'clock, around
okay.
10 o'clock, maybe 10, half past 10, something like that. Then
Okay.
we will start, and then we have the full day left.
Okay.
So
Great. Great. So uh, what I wanted to show you guys is, since we have like 20 minutes maybe, or 10, I don't know. I wanted to show you how to. This is very important. I am going to show you how to find the logs, the Pentaho logs. Okay, I'm going to log in AA1 admin password 1, and this is how I do it.
mhm.
Okay, let's go to the server. Okay, this web. Let's say we first take the time. We first take the time of the server. We say is this time in the afternoon, and then we try to say we are going to take in account all events that happened on the logs after this time.
Mhm.
Yeah, great. So we are going to create a report, analysis report, or maybe we're going to just save time and we are going to open this one, since it's going to be the same exercise. So here you can see that this report is open, and you I was telling you that these reports generate an NDX sentence that is translated to an SQL and so on, and all the things that you guys already know. So the path to look at the logs would be /var /log, and then /analytics. And I'm doing this separately because this is the standard path, right? Bar log, and then it differs whether you are trying to look for PostgreSQL logs, you are trying to look for analytics logs, and so on. Okay, I'm sorry, city analytics. Yeah, great. So you list all the file, and you're going to see 3 logs: the SQL logs, the MDX logs, and the Mondrian logs. Um, if you want the short story about what is going on here and what you wanna debug, and so on. And I am saying this because a few months ago I was commanded to try to solve these bugs from LMS system, and there, the way I try to do it by looking at the logs and see which queries are being executed. So those queries can be found here. Okay, and we go to the bottom of the file since no more queries are being executed. So we are going to find this query. And the way I used to do it was like this. I I remember, guys, I showed you some basic tutorial to do a quick read about this. Let's see this tutorial here. Okay. Yeah, would be okay. Would be here. Uh, I'm sorry. It's going to take, yeah, this one. This one. This is a good tutorial. I have just shared it with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You might want to check that out, and you're going to see that you have to start from here to here. Yes. Yeah, and you copy this. Yes. Maybe you want to copy here. Yes. And you're going to say, okay, I need to make sure that that query runs, or and so on, and I want to see something more. The way I would recommend you guys to do it would be to try to understand what is going on behind the scenes. Is try to do this that I couldn't do it today, because I wasn't able to install the tool. I mean, what I wanted to do is to create new pivot for J view, and that pivot for J view would be something that you can you can easily find here. Uh, since we are not able to see it. Okay, pivot for J. Pivot for J, yeah, would that would allow us to see, yeah, you see here, this guy is doing all the interaction with the query, and from in some space here you are going to be able to put this MDX query that you put in here, right? You're going to copy that query and put it in here, and it's going to display a data structure like this.
Sure.
Right? Yeah. So that's basically it on the MDX side. I mean, since we don't have that much time, I think this would be, I don't know, this would be enough, right? Or you want me to continue with something else?
I think it's fine. So what else you want to cover?
Okay. Tomorrow I would like to talk with you guys a little bit about what is the current state of the CA01 environment.
Okay, I think that's more important. So
Yeah, exactly.
okay, so that will be the thing left. So what else?
Okay. What's the current state of the CA01 environment?
Jose,
Yeah.
I wanted to know about that last time you tested the enable cache, and what's the result, and in CA01.
Oh.
So any
Oh.
documents, and what's the situation? Can we go live, or it's so?
Okay. Very quickly, I'm going to tell you. Tomorrow, I can show you all this. Yeah. I see what you mean. Remember that concept I mentioned yesterday, that we create a big report and we cover as much dimensions and as much data as we can. Well, I have prepared some scenarios here. Basically, all the summarization of my study on the cache. The thing is that I have that covered, but I don't have the part of the clear cache covered. So I am not able to tell you guys how to clear the cache, if it's going to be cleared by the garbage collector, or what are the potential problems that that might bring us if we enable it on production directly. So what I'm going to show you is the results of my experiment and why I got to that conclusion. That the way to go would be to build a report that covers as much data as we can.
But
Yeah.
what's the result? So after you enable the cache, and so do you have like mm, any report and or maybe conference page list what you have tested? So because you mentioned the way to test and or what I think we've got it, and but we wanted to know where we can carry on and.
Okay.
We want to do everything again if you've already done something. So what's the situation?
Yeah, the current situation. Yeah, I'm going to put the process I have made to get to that conclusion in a conference page. But the conclusion is that that approach works. That approach works. I have tested it with a super user, and that worked. The thing is that I am not able to test it with another user that has less privilege than that super user, because okay.
It's not only if it works or not. It's also how if the data is still accurate, and and also if it's if the performance is better or worse. And do you have any information around about that?
Yeah. I can give you the information tomorrow. We can go over all these reports, try to reconstruct the process, and you guys will see that the performance is going to be better. The thing is that, as I mentioned, I have only tested this with a super user. I might need. I am going to need a another user in order to confirm that that approach is going to work for all the users that access to the cache.
Jose, by having another user, what are you getting? I mean, the other user
Okay.
that has limited access, what are you, what are
Yeah,
you going to
yeah,
confirm
yeah,
with that?
yeah. I'm going to confirm this. Remember, remember that fact table that has uh, sales, location, right, and
Yeah.
waiter.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and 50, yeah, I'm sorry. 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, location, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, and waiter, whatever. Yeah, great. So when we create a report that involves as much data as we can, and this report has only been tested with the administrator. So the administrator sees the benefits of all this data move to the cache, right? Ahora, I mean, sorry. Now let's say we try to do it with a common user, right? Common user, and this user has only access to this part of the data. What I am trying to prove is that if this data is already in the cache, if we run a report based on this data, is this common user is going to be benefit by this data being on the cache, right? What I want to prove is whether this data that is on the cache is going to be accessed when this common user runs this report from the cache, and it's not going to go to the database again. Is that clear, or no?
So
Maybe.
you're saying that first you'll run a query with a super user and bring everything from the cache onto the from the database onto the cache, and then we're
Yeah.
using another user with restricted access. You want to prove that it will not go to the cache, right?
That it will not go to the database again.
Yeah, to the database again. Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
that's pretty obvious. You don't need to prove that. because it's in the cache. It will be there. What's more thing is to prove that it actually does not go to the cache. So remember when Carlos was told us that it's not enabled, and you proved that it goes to the, it hits the database 2 to 3 times for the same query. Remember you had showed him the, like second time query and things like that. So that's
Yep.
when Carlos came to the conclusion that our cache is not enabled. So I think what Rachel, and correct me Rachel if I'm wrong, what a good thing would be is, one is without the cache enabled, you show us, okay, you have the report saying that, see, it's hitting the database 3 times or 4 times or 6 times. But
Yeah.
with the cache enabled, it's hitting it only 2 or 3 times. So that would be, good enough, because what you're trying to prove with another user, which might be a little more complicated now, to get another user and stuff like that, that maybe we could take it, for part 2, as someone else can do it. But since you have very limited time, and just today or tomorrow, I mean, just the first one I think would be good enough. At least
Uh,
that's my perspective. Rachel, what do you think?
I'm sorry. I don't.
So Melissa wanted you to prove that the enable cache or disable cache will make the change of the way to access database. So you need if you can prove that by using the SQL, the Postgres profiling, and if you can prove that.
Yeah. I think last time you almost proved it. I think you'll just need to do it again. And if you could document how you did it, so when we do the testing for whichever method we go ahead with the, for the approx row count, we can use somewhat the same process that you do to prove that the cache really works.
Okay. Because that thing that you are saying is very obvious. Yeah, it is obvious to me, but
Yeah, we have not seen the queries, right? I mean, so I think that would be nice to see tomorrow, to say, okay, see here, it's not hitting it 2 times or things like that.
Okay. I will document that for tomorrow.
Or if you could show it, I mean, even demo it, that would be nice.
Okay, I think that would be better. Yeah. So I think I kind of did that yesterday. So yeah, as I was mentioning to Rachel, I have all these reports created and try to reproduce the process, and it shouldn't take long for you guys to get why that cache enabled works.
So as what we mentioned, you list the what's the things you've done already. So because we don't want to repeat what you've done, and
Yeah.
tomorrow, yeah, it's regarding to, and also regarding that the cache performance testing, and you'd better go through that document and list what you've tested already, and
Okay.
then we will go to the CAO1 environment, those details. And after that, if we still have time, you can do the demo, which Melissa mentioned. So
Okay.
if
Yeah,
you,
that works. That also works for me. Either ways.
okay, yeah, that sounds good. So
Also, today, Rachel, me and Jose noticed that CA01 doesn't have an appliance up and running. So I know Jose said that he would send out an email to
Yeah.
the team. So I don't know, Jose, you won't have time to look into it, right? It's too small, shorter duration to see why it's not working.
Yeah, that is correct.
So if you could, because that would be something that I don't know whether we would want to fix that or not. Having an on-premise appliance rather than a Dockerized appliance. So if you could also do that, that would be. I mean, we could get it onto the backlog if needed.
Okay.
okay, so is that in email or in the channel, Melissa?
No, not yet, because I mentioned Melissa. I was going to write an email after we finish this.
Please write an email to me because
Okay.
there are too many things.
Yeah, we just found out just before this thing, so that's
Yeah.
when Jose said he would do it afterwards. But I just want to, since we are talking so much about different things, I just wanted to bring it up, and because and also because I thought today was your last day. So since you have one more day, I wasn't sure if you had time to look into it. But I
Me
guess
too.
it's too
I
short a
asked
time.
Tonyo, and he said, "No, dude, it's tomorrow." So okay.
So
Okay, cool.
Melissa, I wanted to also, if it's possible, to go through that the new appliance that which you've done with the platform team. And if it's better that we can get a chance.
I don't have one up and I don't have one set up. I'm still stuck on the QA one. If I have that once, if I've done it, then I will definitely go over it. But I don't have the QA one because I need some network settings and things like that. So I'm pretty much stuck on that. But otherwise, the appliance is pretty much the same, Rachel. It's I mean, if you have any
So
issues,
if you don't have time to put it in the documentation, let's just sit with me and go through it.
oh, it's the same. But okay, yeah, sure.
Okay, that's it. Okay, we can go on tomorrow. I have to leave and have a good day. And let's.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good day to you too. Bye bye.
Bye.